Navigate to LA Fitness in Clark, New Jersey. So I usually have to drive to the end of the driveway. When I get about here, I can usually engage and we'll see what happens. There it goes. So one of the things that I like about how it's been acting these days is that you can, I think it sees a car. No, it sees it. Okay, it's waiting for him. So for a while when you were getting the flashing blue screen, let me do this. Oh, let me do this so you can see the visualizations better. Anyway, when you get the flashing blue screen, it's asking you to touch the steering wheel to make sure you're still awake, just make sure you're still there. For a while, a couple of years ago, I was just pushing down on the stalk to let it know I'm still there, and then it stopped working for a while. Like they must have changed the requirement for that. I see a car, but I think it's gonna go. Beat it. But now when it goes blue screen, I can just push the stalk down again. So this, when it gives me that apply slight force to the steering wheel message, I can just push down on the stalk and it works, which I like better. When you put pressure on the steering wheel, most of the time it works fine, but sometimes you feel like you have to wiggle it a little bit more and it disengages from autopilot or navigate on autopilot. So I like this better. When it comes up, it just do that and we're all set. So I haven't had to intervene in any way so far. Let's see how we do. See if we make it all the way to LA Fitness in Clark. It's like 2 towns over basically. So it'll get us on the highway, I assume, and then off the highway and hopefully to the parking lot there. Yeah, I just wanted to make some videos again because I subscribed to the beta or the autopilot, navigate on autopilot, generally about a month every year, just to kind of see how it's going and enjoy it. But since I had some driving I had to do, I actually did it twice this year. So I did it in the summer, and now I've had it for most of December, and now we're in the new year in January, and it's just improved so much since the summer. I wanted to kind of document what it's doing. So I know they say you're supposed to keep a hand on the steering wheel, but I feel like if I have a hand close, I can react if I need to. And if I'm pressing down on the stalk, whenever the blue light comes up, it knows I'm paying attention and shouldn't have a problem with that. But I find I either keep my hand at the bottom of the steering wheel, which I'm not sure you can see, or on the side of the steering wheel here, close to the stalk. And normally I'd be listening to music, but I'll probably post this on YouTube, and if I listen to music, then it causes all sorts of other copyright issues. So I'm sacrificing music, listening to music to make these videos. So before the holidays, I've been swimming about every 2 times a week, and then going to Aikido 3 times a week. It's been my routine lately. But of course, got out of all that with the holidays. Been nursing a sore neck and realized I need to get back into swimming and get back into Aikido. So I'm going to try to do swimming quickly and then get to Aikido after that. Kind of forcing myself back into the home routine. I slept in, so I didn't get breakfast, but it should be okay. Some emergency vehicles on the other side here. Oh geez, there's a car that was overturned. Must have been a bad accident there. Sometimes I like to record things like that. Oh, there's a bunch of traffic here. Of course, all lanes of traffic in the opposite direction are closed. So they're going to be sitting there for a while until they can clear out the overturned vehicle. Lost my phone. That happens sometimes when the glass is cold. I use a suction cup mount on the glass roof, and it doesn't always last. Let me see if I can put it back up. Up, but now it's pointing the wrong direction, so I'm going to try to fix that. Okay. Hopefully it's on the road. Can't really check it right now, but I guess I need to get a better quality suction cup mount. But no interventions needed so far. Of course, I can adjust the speed here. If I want to go up 5 miles an hour, I can just do a big flick on this wheel. So now it sets to 60 miles per hour. I can go up to 65. It's probably not going to make a difference because there's a car in front of me anyway. But and then from this, you can set whether you want the autopilot to be assertive, average, or chill. And then there's also a minimal lane changes thing. I've been trying to let the car do what it wants. Yeah, it's been impressive, both on the highway and in towns and cities. Still not perfect. There's a couple of things it'll do. Like, one of the things I'm a little disappointed in is on the highway, if you're in a lane that's ending and there's not there wasn't a clear sign of the lane ending, the car will really wait till the last second to address it. Like, even turning signals, it won't think ahead. So it won't start to think about finding a spot in traffic to get over ahead of time. It's just kind of like whenever the lane ends, it gets over and handles it at the last minute if there's a car there. Most of the time I've been taking over in that situation just because it could cause an accident. definitely doesn't feel like the safest solution. But I guess that's something the Tesla team needs to work on next. Because that's really the only one that I'm still fairly shocked by, or not shocked, but you know what I mean. It's like, I feel like that's something it should be able to handle better. You know. And I don't know, maybe it has trouble seeing the lane ending when it's too far away. But in some cases, there's even, you know, diagonal arrows painted on the lane. Maybe it's not designed to recognize those yet. I've seen it start to recognize some other arrows painted on the ground, painted on the roadway, but I don't know if it's seeing those yet. So that's something it could, in theory, be able to do, but it's just not doing it yet. Okay, here we are, LA Fitness, and that was no interventions. The only intervention was for my crappy suction cup phone mount. So it'll just stop here, disengage, and I have to take over and park. Although, I guess I can, it doesn't take you to the parking spot, but once you get close to the parking spot, you can actually have the Autopilot do the parking for you. Let's see, I think it should work right here. If I come up here and signal, and it always backs in. If I, there we go, it comes up, and I just hit start, and it should park for me. There's a car waiting. I'm gonna let it do its thing though. Guy's gonna have to be patient. There we go. Yeah, not bad. I thought it was going to be a little close on the left side, but it ended up being good. It corrected for it at the end there. Not bad at all. Alright, that's the end of this video. Well, okay, yeah. Hopefully it was still showing the road and the screen as much as possible. Alright, bye.